Hey guys, my name is Jeffrey. Welcome to World Fantasy, and today I'm going to be going over my movie collection. I got some of these whenever I was really young, so I know a lot of them are messed up, man. My collection isn't in alphabetical order like most people. It's separated in genres. So right here we got superhero films. Right there we got animated. We have comedy, then we have action, these two drama, and this one thriller. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Yo, this is probably my most rewatched films. Like, I can watch this anytime. Like, I've probably seen this more than 100 times because I watch this like twice a month. And I remember there was one point whenever I was watching this every single day. Next we have The Incredible Hulk. I don't know why like it's not torn up. I haven't watched it much. I haven't seen it many times, but I've definitely seen it. Next we have Black Panther. I remember going to the movie theater and being completely blown away by like the cinematic experience. Next we have Suicide Squad. We won't talk about that. Next we have Doctor Strange. I've seen this a couple of times. It's one of the only MCU films I have in here. Surprisingly enough, I don't have a ton of MCU, even though I really love the MCU in here. But yeah, this is one of them. Then we have X2, one of my favorite X-Men films. I remember seeing this, I think, for the first time on DVD in my dad's classroom because he's a teacher. And I remember going out and just buying all the rest of the movies. This is one of the really bad ones. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, so bad, man. Ugh. I'm gonna have to replace this. But oh my gosh. I haven't looked at like some of these in a long time. This is awful. I need to replace this. Anyway, I can't believe I'm even holding this. Okay, anyway, The Last Stand is in here, and the original X-Men film is in here. So yeah, God, I need to replace this. All right, next up we have X-Men Origins Wolverine. This one's messed up too, but low key, it's not an awful movie. I enjoy this movie. I don't even care. Now I have X-Men Apocalypse. I really like this film despite the reviews that I got. I really like the backstory that Michael Fassbender has and how he plays it. And Michael Fassbender is a really underrated actor in my opinion. He's amazing. Oh God. Here's Daredevil and Elektra. That's enough to say about that. Green Lantern. Blade, really good film. I need to rewatch this actually. I haven't watched this in a really long time. It has Wesley Snipes in it. Growing up, I really liked this film. I should watch it again soon. Alright, now we have Ghost Rider and Hellboy. This is like a double feature thing that I got at like Walmart whenever I was younger. Really like Ghost Rider. Hellboy, I really liked that movie too. But I remember watching Ghost Rider over and over and over again. And I think I've only seen Hellboy like once or twice. Alright, we have Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Really like Ben Affleck's Batman. I don't care. A lot of people I know don't like him as Batman. I really like him as Batman. Well, in this movie, Justice League. This is the Amazing Spider-Man and the Amazing Spider-Man 2 in one holder. And I really like the Amazing Spider-Man. Although a lot of people don't like his costume, I really love the costume. I don't know why. I really like the design of it. I really also like the costume in Spider-Man 2. I like Andrew Garfield. I do like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, but I feel like he wasn't perfect for the role, and that the studio didn't do him any justice at all. And in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, it's overall not the best film. I didn't really like how they I don't really like how they did the villains in that film. It could have been done way better. Spider-Man 3, the only film in the Sam Raimi collection that I actually own. I love this film though. Like, it's pretty good. It's a guilty pleasure movie for sure, but I enjoy it. Here we have my ghetto Redbox created cover for the Joker, because I got Joker on Redbox, but I needed a actual cover to have it in, so this is what I have. It's an amazing performance. Joaquin Phoenix. I don't think there's much to say. Everybody knows the hype around Joker. It's a freaking phenomenal film. I think this is the third MCU film that we came across so far. Captain America Civil War. I remember whenever the first trailer dropped and Spider-Man came in, I remember I was in a doctor's office and I had my phone and it just dropped. And I remember being so excited opening it up. And I remember being excited because I saw like Captain America like had the scales, and I really liked like the scales from the comics, and I really liked the new outfits everybody had on. And then I was really excited about like the costumes, and then Spider-Man dropped and came in, and I lost my mind. I was Dark Knight Rises. I got both of them in here. Of course, these are phenomenal films. Christian Bale, Heath Ledger. Come on, everybody should know how incredibly iconic these films are. The original Superman film, love the film. Even though it has that cheesy classic vibe, it's really good. I always enjoy it whenever he goes around the earth and stuff. I need to rewatch this soon, to be honest with you. The Wolverine, I really love this film. I love the Japanese aspect of the film, and I love the way how Hugh Jackman plays Wolverine. Of course, he's amazing at that role. So yeah, bro, I don't even know what this is. What is this? Oh, it's the Green Hornet. It's not. There's nothing on here, but the Green Hornet. I have had this movie forever. It's a really good film. Oh, this is the newer version of the Green Hornet, not the one with Bruce Lee, by the way. This is like the one with like Seth Rogen and stuff. But I've always really enjoyed it. This is such a great film. I love it so much. This has some great performances. Aaron Taylor Johnson, Nicolas Cage. I freaking love this movie. It's hilarious too. And then we have Dragon Ball Super Broly. I freaking love this movie. I know it's more in the animated one, but it's still up here with like the comic superhero stuff. Really love this film. Of course, Dragon Ball is like one of my favorite anime ever. So this is definitely a great film. I watched this a lot. Quick story about this film. I remember the film was released in Japan, but not in America. And I remember I was in class sitting, and somebody leaked it on the internet, on like YouTube or something. And people would constantly do that, and it would constantly get taken down. But my friend sent me a link, and I was in class with my phone out underneath the desk because my teacher was like, no phones. I remember like, I need to download this. And I remember downloading it off YouTube just so I can watch it. And in my next period, that allowed phones out. And I watched this film until the end of the day. And I was so excited throughout the whole entire day that I finally got a chance to watch it. It's Moana. I love this film. I haven't watched it in a while. Only because whenever we first got this, my brother would constantly play it over and over again, so I sort of grew tired of it, but I really like this film. Wolverine and the X-Men, really good show, I enjoy it. This is like the first season, I think. So, Zootopia, really good film. I honestly cannot watch it like that anymore because, again, I sort of grew tired of it because my brother constantly played it over and over and over and over again until I could not stand this film. But overall, film-wise, it's really good. Finding Dory. I've not seen this film in such a long time, but I've really enjoyed it. Jungle Book, really well-crafted film. It's really good storytelling-wise. Also, this is probably the best in the live-action Disney cinematic universe, I guess you can call it. Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 1. I love the whole entire series. It's on Netflix if you want to watch it. Really great. Really great. Kubo. I remember I bought this for Mother's Day. I set it out and I waited for my mom to get home. I put it on and we and my whole entire family watched it with while eating sushi. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Fun fact, I've been a fan of Miles Morales ever since the first issue came out. I remember being on my dad's phone, and I think it was like comic book podcast or something like that, and it was like a video and them talking about like a Afro-Latino superhero, and that being Miles, and I was completely surprised by that. So and you know, there's representation in me, you know, I'm black, you know, I'm African, so there was like representation. And I remember being inspired whenever I was really little, and I went to the comic book store and I just bought all the Miles Morales comics I could. I couldn't get the first one, but I bought all of them that I could, and I've just been a fan of Miles Morales since. Oh yeah, shout out Miles too. I got on my shirt. Alright, next you have the comedies. You know, I'm not really a comedy fan, and a lot of these aren't even mine. But we'll go through them, I guess. Hang Up, I haven't seen it. Heartbreak Kid, haven't seen it. Jack and Jill. I don't remember a lot about this film. I haven't seen it in a long time. But, so whenever me and my sister go to Dunkin', we always quote this movie talking about the Dunkaccino, because that's what Al Pacino did in this movie. What is this? Oh, superhero movie. It's like a spoof on superhero movies. I got this whenever I was younger and didn't know it was a spoof, and I ended up really liking it and thinking it was funny. Bedtime Stories. I don't know why the lady sold me this to think about it. This movie was mad rated R, and I bought this whenever I was like 11 or something. Anyway, Bedtime Stories. I actually really like this Adam Sandler movie. It's one of my favorite ones. I think it's really wholesome, and it's always like a feel-good, happy movie. Pixels. I actually enjoy this movie a lot. I dig the references and stuff like that, and I always think it's funny with Josh Gad and Adam Sandler and stuff. Next we have the thrillers or horror films. This is like, I love this freaking category. I love thrillers and horror films ever since like freshman year. There was this teacher, and he put me on a whole lot of horror films, a whole lot of scary movies. First we have, let's see, Brightburn, I really enjoyed. I've only seen it once though, but whenever I did see it, I really liked it. Get Out, Jordan Peele, Daniel Kaluuya, come on. Amazing film. I don't even think I really need to speak on how good this film is. Nightcrawler, Jake Gyllenhaal, one of my favorite actors ever. An incredible performance, really deserved an Oscar, but the Oscars don't like Jake Gyllenhaal. Prisoner is a crime thriller. A really amazing film. It was one of my favorite films for a long time. Again, Jake Gyllenhaal, a goat. And then it has Hugh Jackman in one of my favorite performances by him. Love this movie. We have Hereditary, great film, great horror film. I really enjoyed it. I didn't really see a bad part in this film at all. Toni Collette deserved an Oscar. Oscars, stay decent people though. Like, come on, man. This is one of the films that I got from the Red Box. I haven't seen it until I got it from the Red Box, which was recently, and I've really enjoyed it. This is Us, the Jordan Peele film. Really enjoyed it. It Chapter 2. Both of these, I really love both of these movies. I bought this movie just on a whim because I heard it was good, so I just pulled it off the shelf. Really loved it. And whenever this came out, day of, I don't watch films by myself, but day of this came out, I was like, I need to go to the theater and watch this. So we went to the theater, I paid for it myself. I went in there and sat there for 3 hours, watched it for myself, enjoyed every minute. Love this series. You know, we have the classic Stanley Kubrick, The Shining. In my opinion, it's better than 2001: A Space Odyssey. I know it's a hot take. All my friends disagree with me, but I think so. I think it's better than 2001: A Space Odyssey. I love 2001 though. It's also in here. I love 2001 though, but I freaking love The Shining. The Lighthouse, again, a red box buy. That's why it's like this. I love this film. Probably my favorite film of 2019. We have There Will Be Blood. Absolutely Incredible performance by Daniel Day-Lewis. Overall, love this film. I like the simplicity of it. Really great film. Dramas. Zodiac. Incredible film. We got Jake Gyllenhaal again. I told you he's one of my favorite actors. Anyway, Jake Gyllenhaal. We got Robert Downey Jr., Mark Ruffalo. Overall, great film. Love this film. Bought this from the Red Box. This is The Last Black Man in San Francisco, an A24 film. Really like this film. Really like the simplicity of it, the simplicity of the story. This is Waves, a sleeper of 2019. I went into this movie expecting nothing really. Like I heard it was good, but I bought the disc because it was like $4, and I wasn't going in expecting anything, and I was blown away by how amazing this film was. Malcolm X, by one of my favorite actors ever, Denzel Washington. Absolutely incredible, an absolute beast on film. This movie is absolutely phenomenal. Hacksaw Ridge, a great Mel Gibson film. You have Andrew Garfield. Garfield absolutely destroyed this performance. I love this movie. I love how heart-wrenching this movie is. It's phenomenal. 42, Chadwick Boseman. My favorite performance of him after Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Love this movie. Great film. The Green Book, really good performances. Overall, a good film, Academy Award winner. The Green Mile. I love this movie. I remember watching this whenever I was little. I'm surprised I watched this because it's 3 hours long. But I watched this film whenever I was little, and I remember going to school and talking all about it. American Gangster. I actually still need to finish this. I just got this a while ago. I got like halfway through and I haven't had a chance to finish it, but I'm going to. E.T., you already know this is a classic. I don't really think I need to explain much about it. Oh, The Farewell. I love The Farewell. Aquafina. Oh man, this is a great film. I got this on Redbox. That's why it's all black and stuff. Come on now. Great movie. It probably should be, I don't know why it's in drama. It has some drama aspect, but it should probably be in superhero. I'm gonna put it in superhero. Rocky Man. I love this movie. I got it on Redbox. That's why it looks like this. I really love Taron Egerton's performance. Really think he did a really good job, and he didn't get an Oscar nomination or anything, but I think he did stellar. Raging Bull, Robert De Niro. Martin Scorsese, one of my favorite directors ever. Love this film. Love the story, love the screenwriting. It's overall amazing. Whiplash, some of my favorite cinematography ever. Goodfellas, my boy Sal, he put me onto this. I had to go out and buy the disc. Really love this film. Scarface, say hello to my little friend. Great movie. Really iconic. Creed 1 and Creed 2. On Creed 2, I went to go see this in theaters twice. First, I saw it with one of my friends, and then I went back, and then I saw it with my family. And both times, this film is really inspiring, and it made me want to get out of my seat and start shadow boxing and stuff. Great stuff. 2001: A Space Odyssey. I told y'all I have it. I love this film. It's really good, and it has some of my favorite set design. Got some of my favorite cinematography. Got some of my favorite lighting. Overall, like, this is absolutely amazing. Interstellar. Love this movie. I saw this movie like last year, and then I had to go out and buy the DVD. Forrest Gump. I love this movie. I saw this so many times. I remember seeing this about 4 or 5 times in the first year that I bought this. I really love this movie. I think it's great. Tom Hanks is amazing, and it's crazy that I can still enjoy this film whenever I was really younger, and I can still love it to now. Absolutely phenomenal film. Moonlight, a great film. It's probably one of my first indie films that I watched from A24, and I was completely blown away, especially by the way that they told the story in the 3 sections. I love that. Training Day, one of my favorite films. You got Denzel Washington and Ethan Hawke in it. Absolutely incredible performances. Ethan Hawke was really naturalistic. In comparison, you have Denzel Washington, which was really bigger performances, really dramatic. Love this. A Wonderful Life, one of my favorite Christmas films ever. I really enjoyed the story, and I really love how it was written. I love how the story is told. Absolutely phenomenal film. Blind Spotting is up to date my favorite film ever. Hopefully, I'm trying to find a film that's gonna debunk it from being my favorite film ever, but for now, this reigns supreme, and I love this film absolutely. You know, you have Raphael Casal, and you have David Diggs, and they both wrote this film together, and I absolutely love this film and how it was made. Now moving on to action films. You know, I really wish I had 36 Chambers with Shaolin. I love that film, and I'm mad I don't have it. Also, Five Deadly Venoms, I don't have that also, but I wish I did. I love those movies. You know, Unk Bak with Tony Jaa, absolutely incredible Muay Thai performer and fighter, an incredible martial artist. Star Wars: The Force Awakens, the only film in the new trilogy that I actually like. Blade Runner: The Final Cut. My friend Ethan, he got me this because he had 2 copies of the film. I really enjoyed this. I honestly need to rewatch it because I haven't seen it in a while. Kingsman: The Secret Service. I love this film so much. Absolutely incredible. You know, another Taron Egerton film. Great film. I love it. Street Fighter: Assassin's Fist. I love this movie. I think it's incredible. If you want to know actually what I feel about it, I have a YouTube video. It's really poorly made. I don't like it, but it has all the information of what I feel about this movie. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Amazing cinematography, amazing choreography. It's overall an incredible film. Has some great performances, has an amazing story. I love this film. New Power Rangers film with Dacre Montgomery, RJ Kyler. Who else is in this? Naomi Scott, Ludi Lin, Bryan Cranston and Bill Hader. I really like this film, although it gets a lot of hate. I enjoyed it. I'm trying to get my bro Xavier to do this too, so if you're watching this, I challenge you to do this. Let me see your DVD collection. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.